So I took my Jeep to the dealership for a noise it was making, and essentially they said it was a rear driver's side hub. They quoted me the price as being $596 for the hub. They said I also needed brakes and rotors for the back, which is $452. So a total of $1,000. I went on eBay. I got a new hub. I got brakes. It cost me $240 for the parts, maybe $200 for tool for a lift and jacks. So I saved about $600, and I'm going to show you what a rear hub looks like when you rip it out of your Jeep. And I just want to say thanks to all the guys at JeepCommander.com for all their knowledge and guidance. Alright, we got a 2006 Jeep Commander. I was looking up replacing a wheel hub. Supposedly when I do about 25-35 miles an hour and I give light gas, I get kind of a tapping sound in the back, which was diagnosed as the rear hub. Couldn't find anything online, so I just wanted to make this quick video. Maybe it'll help people out. Basically, I stripped the wheel down, took the wheel off. I had spacers on, took the spacers off, took off the rotors, took off the brakes. I'm going to be changing the brake pads, but there's a lot of videos on that, and I appreciate everybody who helped make those. So essentially what we're doing is replacing the rear hub. This is the hub. Supposedly there's 4 screws in the back and it should pull off the axle, and supposedly you shouldn't need a tool. So I sprayed some lubricant in the back of the bolts there. Hopefully in a couple minutes I'll try and take the bolts off and we'll see how easy it is to take the hub off. Alright, real-time footage. 4 bolts are off. I'm going to try and pull out this hub, maybe smack the bolts from the back, see how easy it comes out. Get a little space in the back. Let me see if I can get a screwdriver and give myself a little pry. Show you. I was able to get let's see if I can get a good shot of it. Sorry, the light's kind of bad for me. A little bit of a space in between the bolt there where it goes in. So I'm going to wedge a screwdriver in there and see if I can open up this evenly, get this hub to come off. A little binding of the emergency brake here, and I think that's pretty much it. Let me just figure out how to get this emergency brake off, and it seems like the hub will actually pull out pretty easy. It's my first time doing this, so I'm not quite sure what I got to do. I think I just got to lift it up with a screwdriver or something to get that spring out, but we'll figure it out. We'll come right back. Alright, a quick cut. This is the wheel. We had to actually take off the emergency brakes. And then there's a little piece right here with a hook on it. Sorry. Piece right here with a hook on it that goes to the emergency brake handle there. And it basically just hooks up into that handle. And then this gets reassembled to the brakes. And you need to take that piece off. So on the back there you can get to this rod and get this rod so you can pull the hub out. Okay, and we'll continue in a minute. Okay, just to continue, like I said, we took the emergency brake out and I went to pull the hub. Hub came out easy, but the issue is the hub comes out all in one piece with this assembly and all, and the entire axle. So I'm going to have to pull it out and figure out how I'm going to get the axle piece there to actually disconnect from the hub, and then I'm going to have to separate the hub itself, which is just this single piece, the new hub, and then separate it from this plate right here that was actually here. And I know supposedly I have to take this O-ring that's right in here off to get this hub out, but I don't really have to play in it right now where it's separating enough to actually even get it up to that O-ring. So I have to work on it for a little bit and then we'll go from there. Okay, just as an update, I pulled the axle out of the housing there. Basically stood it upright, grabbed a pair of pliers there just to give it some grip, using these gloves to keep it wet. It's just a little rocking, a little finesse, and essentially the axle itself, and it again pulled right out. So I'm just going to stick the axle back in, then we'll see about getting this housing here off the actual bearing itself, and we should be in good shape to throw a new one in. Alright, here's the update. I got the axle piece separated. We have that stuck back into the drive, make sure it's in the drive shaft. Then we have this piece here with the cover. What I essentially did is I sprayed it with some penetrating oil, I laid it face down here, and then I basically hit each one of these, spin it, sorry, hammer's in the way, hit it again, spin it, hit it again, spin it, hit it again, spin it, all that good stuff, and it gives me a gap in there, and it pretty much looks like it's relatively coming off. I'm sorry, can't really do it with one hand, but essentially that looks like it's getting this whole outside piece loose from the actual I can't even think what the hell it's called, the bearing itself. Sorry. So yeah, just hit these bolts, spin it, hit these bolts, while you hold the edge of this, and it should pull it out from the assembly. My video camera is going to need a bath from all this grease I got on it, but yeah, just lay the new piece onto the assembly, put that O-ring back around there, then I'm going to mount it back on, put the brakes on, hopefully it'll work. That's pretty much it.